Hey everyone, we are doing a vlog today. We're also doing Tuesday tour. Seth is unfortunately not with us. He fell a little bit ill. He's been super productive though in this downtime, and he's gonna be joining us hopefully via Zoom actually. But in the meantime, it's been a couple weeks since I checked in, did a vlog. I definitely wanna get back on track of that, and 2021 has not disappointed. We had this huge ice storm, and me and my family, as well as most people in Lake Oswego, were out of power for most of last week. We are just getting back into the groove of things. So excited to take you along, and stay tuned. So a little bit of backstory on the house we're going today to see. It's actually one of the few vacant homes in Lake Oswego on the market right now, and it's owned by Zillow. So Zillow has gotten into the game of buying and selling homes, and we are going to kind of show you what that experience looks like, you know, from either a consumer or an agent's perspective. Things I'm going to be looking for are the presentation of the house, security, you know, how do people get in and out of a vacant home, sometimes unaccompanied with no agent, as well as just the communication if I have a question or anything like that about the listing. You know, I mentioned it's one of the only vacant listings. There's currently 32 listings on the market in Lake Oswego. Very competitive market right now, and we're seeing listings go for record prices in record time. It's a great time to sell, not so much a great time to buy, just because of the lack of options right now. Okay, so real quick, one of the first things you're gonna notice about this listing that Zillow has listed, it's on Lower Road, which I'm familiar with Lower, but there's a lot of different offshoots in what you would call flag lots. So this house, it looks like it's behind a house or two, and we're gonna be going down that driveway. But from a first impression standpoint, if I was A, the consumer, or B, an agent with a client in tow, first thing I would notice is it's hard to find. There's no signs on the street pointing, hey, listing's right here. I have to peer down this driveway and somehow let that sign way down there catch my eye, which is just not going to happen. Right now there's, I think, 8 listings on the market under $1 million in Lake Oswego, so not a whole lot of options. This one's priced at $813,000, I believe. For $800,000 in Lake Oswego, this is going to be a good example of what you can get in terms of square footage, finishes, location, and we'll go over all that while we're inside. Pulling up the app, again, price $812,900, it's 2,655 square feet, 5 bedroom, 3 bath. Actually, I think this could be a pretty good rental with 5 bedrooms and the square footage location. It's not somewhere that I think a lot of families want to end up long-term just because of the access road and how it's kind of crammed in here. There's 3 steps, it says, after I've basically enabled my location services on the app. Of course, they want my information, so I'm assuming they're gonna want to follow up with me pretty diligently. What's your home address? That's kind of weird. Why is this needed? For the safety of all Zillow home visitors, a valid home address is required to complete verification. But I think what they're doing is they're trying to figure out where you live, probably to solicit you. They know you're obviously shopping, so it'll be interesting to see if I get offers to list my house or buy my house. Okay, so it says, yay, I'm verified. So a lot of hoops I have to jump through this initial time. I'm assuming it'll probably be a little bit more seamless, but you probably just heard that open. So the house is open just like that. How are you feeling so far?
I feel great right now. Back to 100%. I was just down for like probably 2-3 days there. Later, guys. This was fun. Let's never do it again.
All right, we just wrapped up our Tuesday tour video. I think it's a fun little spin with Seth being on the Zoom call. We'll see how it turns out. I'm sure Sam's gonna do a great job editing. But in the meantime, we are going to the other side of the lake right now to a house that I have some buyers under contract on. I think they negotiated a great deal in this market. They're getting it for $2,675, which is $200,000 off the current list price, $325,000 off the original list price of $3 million. All right, everyone, welcome to 907 Terrace Drive. This is I think, one of the most beautiful houses on the street. It is recessed from the street with this kind of steep driveway. From the exterior, you're gonna notice once you're down here, this whole house is wrapped with masonry, which you just don't see anymore. So really excited to show you this one. We're gonna go in through the garage right now, get our masks on, and then hopefully get the debrief from the inspector pretty soon here. Okay, so we are in the main area of this beautiful listing right now. My buyers were absolutely just drawn to this huge kitchen. You have dual sinks, nice big quartz countertop. Upstairs, you have the master suite with 4 additional bedrooms. Downstairs is a huge open space with home gym, home theater, and a game room. I think the biggest part about this house that you should be aware about is you're sitting up over the lake. We're gonna show you some amazing views right now and some outdoor living space as well. Okay, we just wrapped up at that inspection. Overall, it went really well, super clean house. We're driving through the neighborhood and we're seeing a little bit of the effects from last week's ice storm. This whole area has a ton of fir trees, but it seems like all of the oak trees were really the ones that were bothered. So going back to the office for now, we're gonna do some work there and get this video up for Tuesday tour because it's Tuesday. Hey everyone, we are now heading over to an off-market property in Lake Oswego that I'm showing. Okay, we are stepping inside the original house on top of Glen Eagles Hill. This one was built in 1929, so I'm excited to give you a little sneak peek. It's coming on the market at the end of the week, if it doesn't sell before that, for $1,225. All right, so we're going to the main living area, and Shauna and Casey, the listing agents from my office, have been kind enough to give us a sneak peek at this one, and you can only imagine what it looks like back in the day when this was the only house on the hill. And I think they actually have a photo of that, so we're gonna share that too. Okay, so they were able to just find the book that originally came with the house, and they've documented photos of this house back to 1929 and shown it over the years. Flipping through here, one of the crazy things I thought was there's no trees on this hill. It was very open, and despite what you would think about Lake Oswego today, it was really quite barren. And then once you got to these photos of the view, I was also astounded because you're looking over the lake and there's no homes on the lake, which is crazy. Obviously, we're in a very different spot today, but the views are still amazing up here, and I think the house still has all of the original character that it once did, and the owners have taken really good care to update it in a tasteful way that kind of complements the age of the house. So coming into the dining room, and then there's kind of an informal sitting area over here. One of the cool things I'm noticing right now this time of day is the way the sun comes in and just creates all these nice shadows. The weather's coming from the west right now, so you'll be able to see clouds roll in basically all day. Okay, so wrapping up this segment right now, I'm gonna go answer a couple questions my buyers have and join them on the rest of the tour. On the flip side, check out this cool B-roll. Matt Tersick here, wrapping up today's vlog session at the Glen Eagles Roadhouse that we just saw. Original house on the hill that's coming up and going to be listed by Casey and Shauna, so thank you for letting us get a sneak peek. Yeah, we are standing right across the street on Iron Mountain Trail. It goes straight into downtown Lake Oswego, right by the country club. Probably a 20-30 minute walk, and I think one of the best parts about this neighborhood. So right now we're in Millennium Park right now. We're wrapping up the vlog and we're gonna do a little film sesh, and now I have an audience, which is awesome. So stay tuned for next week's vlog. I appreciate you tuning in this week. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff that people ask you to do, and be on the lookout for the next one.